So whenever Fetkat signed his art, Fetkat, Rachopstan, Bushman, Kruiper, however the form, or whether he placed it in the right-hand corner or in the left-hand corner, it was about knowing exactly who he is, who he was, and who he forever will be, as the memory lives in the minds of many people and in the hearts of those who met him and who just happened to cross his path, his family members in the desert, kids who remember him, inspired by his art. And it's interesting that it's almost like bloodlines come together when you choose your name, because back then identity was how and where you are at the time. And Fetkat, his mom's love name for him, Rachopstan, his paternal father, Kruiper, the surname that his paternal father's family is known as today, and Bushman. The interesting for me personally is that the Bushman or Bushman, those who live in the more dense area of the Kalahari landscape, would be thus then the Kruiper tribe, or as we know, Rachopstan is actually a Swarts, and they would have a different length or stature or physical appearance. And then the grass dwellers, which I only discovered years later, would be the Orgs and many others, the Bloms. There's a few family names, very interesting stuff. It's all personally that I gained sitting around the fire, listening to their stories, how they know the ancestral bloodlines and where they come from, and more so revealed in the later years, especially now in Botswana with the Org family, Fetkat's mother's tribe. And even back then, as I journeyed with the art through Botswana, showing the people the art wherever I went, so many people would say, our child must come home. So destiny led me here instead. So in relation to the term Bushman today, I think it's a lot more political. It's more about gaining. It's more about wanting to put yourself there as the ones that still have not been recognized. And it was a long journey with a land claim, and it became a very, very political, I would say, outsourced with intent. But however, that is how life is. For me, the art speaks the volume of somebody who knew his heritage, who knew his bloodline, who knew who he was, and that is how he expressed his love for his land, his people. And however we sign it, however we look at ourselves, we all come from more than one blood. There's a mother and a father, there's grandparents. And important is to know that we're all children of this precious earth, of this universe, and that we have responsibility today as it is, and to stop fighting and find peace. And to remember there is an origin. You can take the family tree of this very family which the art presents and turn the tree upside down, and then we find that one root that all life stems from. Enjoy the art, and remember we all come from that one life.